Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Extra Time TV. This is Andre Sabla.
I'm Kevon Campbell.
And Kevon, everybody's wondering, Champions League, everything is done, the leagues are done. What are we going to watch? Well, you are wrong. The Confederations Cup is going on right now. So, with that being said, the Confederations Cup is the winner of all the confederations, all the champs of each confederation, UEFA, CONMEBOL, the Oceania region, all these teams. The best of the best. They are the winners. It is literally the Champions League of international football. So for those of you who don't know, I think there's no football to watch, well, you're wrong.
Think again.
Think again. There's another tournament to look at. So, the Confederations Cup has begun, Kevon. There's some new people in there. What do you think about the tournament so far?
Andre, you know, and all the fans know, I'm really greedy when it comes to football. Yes. I lap up all international football. I watch all of it. But for this Confed Cup, it gives Russia, it's a precursor for the World Cup. And it gives Russia the chance to test the infrastructure, test their logistics, test their stadia. Areas like Sochi, Kazan, St. Petersburg, and Moscow, they will be the basis for this competition. And Andre, it started Russia, the opening game against New Zealand. I mean, Vladimir Putin said that Russia needs to do better, and better they did. Yes. They defeated the Kiwis 2-0 on Saturday in the opening game in St. Petersburg in a fantastic stadium. And Andre, the game showed that Russia is quite different from last year because they pressed much better than last year in the Euros, where Leonard Slutsky lost his job for playing a diabolical, atrocious, miserable team with aged veterans like Inashevich and Berezutski. They're gone. Fresh, new crop of Russian talent now for the world to see. And I hope they do well. But in Group A as well, probably the marquee game of the opening 2 days was between Mexico and Portugal. Titanic battle of two teams who know each other well. They played each other in the 2006 World Cup in Germany, but in this game it ended 2 apiece. I mean, Mexico started off great. Coach Osorio had his team well gelled and pressing Portugal to the max. I mean, it was so good that we didn't see Mimotra for a while.
Yep.
There's so much Mexico was in the Portuguese half. But Portugal, they scored first. I mean, Ronaldo, good work on the left, played in Charisma, he scored. Then Chicharito, one of the best headers you would see, an arching header, past Rui Patricio. But in the second half, Portugal, they upped their game, they got composed, and they got that go-ahead goal. But something happened. Hector Moreno popped up and equalized for the Mexicans. And it showed that Coach Osorio had his team, had his mindset out from the start. I mean, their team, we looked at Mexico a lot. I spoke to Coach Osorio after the Trinidad game. I'm playing Raul Jimenez up front, the Benfica guy. He was a good foil for Chicharito and the outstanding Carlito Vela. But Mexico, Andre, they have their back four and their midfield spots assigned and intact. That back four, unmistakable with likes of Miguel Layun, Diego Reyes, and also Hector Moreno and Salcido. And in the midfield, you look at Hector Herrera, and also Jonathan Dos Santos, who plays great for Villarreal. Everybody's on form, and I want to see a good Mexico for the rest of the tournament.
Yep, it's an exciting tournament for that particular game. Moreno, we spoke to the coach. We also managed to grab Moreno after the last game against Trinidad and Tobago. So you can check that out real quick. Boop, it's going to pop up. So with that being said, Mexico, Portugal, great game. Tactics aside, just a side story, a main story, which we'll talk about separately. Check out that video. Cristiano Ronaldo has, been caught up in a tax case. Embroiled. Yes, embroiled, I should say. And basically, he has announced in the camp, straight out of the camp, that he's not happy. And it seems as if as a result of this, he may be going to another club. So that's a little side story we'll be discussing afterwards. Kevon and I will go into a little bit more detail about that very serious issue with tax. But back to the tournament now. Portugal, Mexico, Chile, Germany, Cameroon, New Zealand, all these guys. These teams are not the usual suspects. Cameroon has been there before, but it's not a name you'd call off the top of your head. Usually these tournaments, it's a foregone conclusion who's going to win in previous incarnations of the tournament. Teams like Argentina, Brazil, and so on, usually the regular names there. Not this time. This time it's a testament to how world football has changed. A lot of these teams have earned their right, all the teams have earned their right to be here by winning their confederation, respective cup. UEFA, Euro Cup, Confederations Cup is basically, pinnacle of these things. And as I like to say at the beginning, it's the Champions League of international football. It's the perfect dress rehearsal. It's in the host nation. It's before the World Cup. We are getting to see top teams play competitive football, play against each other. Teams, yes, sure, they may try some experimental lineups. Sure, we may see some new faces, but there are teams here that want to win. Chile is an example. Russia is an example. They all are not coming here just to get some minutes under their belts. They all come here to make a good run for the tournament. All coaches have various objectives, and I can tell you this is amazing for a coach. You get competitive football, a ready-made tournament in the host nation before the World Cup. It's perfect. You don't want anything better than that. And to analyze the game so far, it has been at a very high quality. So if you are questioning the quality of the football, don't question, know that these are top teams. These are the best in their region. I say that about 4 times, and I will say it again. This Mexico-Portugal game that Kevon described in detail was the game I wanted to see. I wish I could see them all at the same time, so afterwards I'm going to go on DVR and look at the others. But Portugal and Mexico are exciting because Mexico represents our region. Portugal has not had great luck in international tournaments. The last time they really had a serious run was in 2004. With Figo, Rui Costa, and those guys. A team that I really admired. Ronaldo had his heart broken twice from Greece. Yeah. And now it seems like a fairy tale ending for him. So, Kevon, the tournament has a lot of new faces. We could sit down. Chile is a team that really wants to get that, back to, well, I shouldn't say back to back, but the treble of international titles. And these teams are going to win, make no mistake. Chile is a team that has players that have been playing together for 8-9 years. So, Kevon, with that being said, who do you think is really going to go all the way this time around?
Andre, I see Mexico.
Yeah.
I'm being biased. Mexico.
Yeah.
I mean, their team is so connected, and in terms of Mexico is the only team to have won the Confed Cup before, having done so in '99 in Mexico City. Rafa Marquez, Andre, he's still there. He was part of that team, and he's still in the squad today.
He'll never leave.
No, he will never die. He will never go away. But I see Mexico because I like what Coach Astoria is doing. Top of the hex, and his team have a lot of continuity. Good forwards, with Chicharito and Carlito Vela, who he got back into the team. Vela has been absent for a while. Good off the bench, you have Ezequiel Peralta and the new Irving Lozano, who's doing wonders in Mexican League, and good defenders to come off the bench like Nestor Araujo, who plays for Santos. But this tournament, Andre, I mean, the 3-time defending champion Brazil, they're not there.
Yep.
So there's going to be a new winner on the title for the first time in 14 years? Because the last time someone other than the Salazar won the Confed Cup was in 2003. That miraculous France team with Henry, Trezeguet, Desailly, Vieira, all those guys, they're not there anymore. So there's going to be a new name on this Confed Cup. In Group B, you have like Germany, Cameroon, and Australia, and they're going to be a good occasion. They're going to fight to the death.
Yes.
Because Cameroon, they defeated Egypt last year in the AFCON Cup. Look for your 2 strikers, Mokanjo and also Abubakar. Australia, look out for Andrew Leckie.
Not the Trinidad.
No. A great winger for Hertha Berlin, different Australia team from before. And also Germany, Mustafi and Sane are the only 2 guys pulled over from the Euros. But look at them, they can be, it's a new young squad, willing to impress, willing to do good, willing to win this competition.
Yep, it's a new look Germany. Germany is probably the only, and I use this word relatively, established, superpower in the tournament. You could argue there are some others in there, but Germany, being the World Cup champs, they are heavy hitters in international football. They have that extra star on their jersey now. So what I like about Germany is that each team has their various approaches. Germany really would like to win in the long term. They are not afraid, just like Italy and other big nations, to use this as a stepping stone to try new players, to try new tactics. And it shows the different approaches. They all want to win, make no mistake. Germany is a proud nation. But this is why I think the other teams have a chance, because Germany is going to try some new solutions, and they are not afraid. This new look Germany is very exciting. I'm not, a huge fan of the team as a fan, but I respect what it is they're trying to do. Project. I did my entire thesis on Germany and how they went from the doldrums or the low point in Euro 2000 to where they are now. It's no coincidence, topic by itself. I think Germany are going to come out there, they're going to try new things, but make no mistake, they're going to try to win. So I'm very interested to see how Germany approaches this, what solutions, Mr. Coach himself.
Yogi Löw.
You know what he's known for. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about Chile, what Pizzi is going to try. He's a team, they want to win this tournament. They want to get that third title under their belt. I want to see how the smaller nations are going to do. Our Cameroon, you know, they are representing the African, you know, contingent. You know, Egypt is usually a team that has done the Confederation proud, you know, for several years. Unfortunately, they always seem to just slip. And maybe this is the time. So I'm excited. You're going to see competitive football. So Kevon, what are your final thoughts?
Final thoughts, great tournament. I want to see good football. Anytime you have quality, the creme de crop right now, it's going to be good. Chile, they can win it. Even though I want Mexico to win, Chile, they have their stars, they have the continuity. Vidal, Hala, you have Bravo, these guys have been together for a while. So look forward to that. And Russia, they can be in a shout as well. The pressure is on them. They don't have competitive games, so they're going to take this as if they're World Cup right now. So good tournament. I want to see a new winner. So let's see.
Chile and the famous player Yara.
Yeah, we all know what he was famous for 2 years ago.
Especially Cavani. Apparently he's a proctologist.
Yep.
On a sideline job. So with that being said, as I said before, this is an exciting tournament. It's a dress rehearsal for the World Cup. You are getting to see, and I'm going to emphasize this, the best team in each confederation. Now let that sink in. These are the best in their respective federations. There are no second and third place teams here. These are teams that deserve to be here. Kevon and I don't think we can hide our enthusiasm for this. We're like, you know, schoolgirls again. Oh yeah. But with that being said, I can't wait to see this. So Kevon, where can we find you?
Kev868 on Instagram and Twitter, Andre.
You can find me at Andre Suklal on Twitter and Instagram. Be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And also look out for our audio versions of this on SoundCloud, which we'll put in the description below. Because when you subscribe, like, and follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and all these things, you automatically qualify for a chance to win a copy of
FIFA 17.
And also, when you do that and you comment and leave comments in the comment section below, you also qualify for the chance to win tickets to crucial upcoming qualifiers. And when I say crucial, they are crucial. Trinidad and Tobago are playing some very crucial games. It's going to be very exciting. Kevon, make no mistake.
Honduras, we're coming for you.
We are coming for you. And as a Soca warrior and a Trinidad and Tobago fan and friends with Dennis Lawrence and all the coaches before, I 100% believe I am behind the team. Once you have a mathematical chance, we can make it. So with that being said, this is Andre Suklal.
I'm Kevon Campbell.
And stay tuned for more.
Okay guys, so that wraps things up of this episode of Extra Time TV. Be sure to tune in next time and like and subscribe. Check us out below.